Hello everybody, this is Shane R. Monroe from NVIdia Shield Zone. Today we're going to be checking out the Mayflash wireless Wii U controller adapter. And we're going to get this very cool Wii U controller Pro to work on the NVIdia Shield. Alright, so this has been charging for a little while, so we're going to take that plug off. Alright, so let's see what we have here in the box. There is pretty much nothing except for this little box. Take a look at the little box. We've got a sync button. Looks like we may have had something there for another device. An X input versus D input switch. That might actually be useful. And a standard USB plug. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this thing into the Shield TV. Alright, you can see it's getting some power. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the power on here. Now, I cheated and synced up earlier, so it knows what's going on. For some reason, it's seeing it as controller 2. I don't think it'll really matter. Let's go ahead and switch my monitor so we can zoom in here on the Shield TV. Alright, so we have the Wii U controller, wireless, no wires connected. And as you can see, we have full control over the UI. And of course, with the excellent D-pad that's on the Wii U Pro, something like Pac-Man would be absolutely amazing. Alright. I don't have any sound, you'll have to forgive me, but yeah, unfortunately, stupid tutorial mode. But you'll also notice that the home button on the controller actually takes you to home on the Shield, so it's fantastic. Alright, let's go back into Pac-Man here. Quit. Just say, let me go. Oops, dang it. I don't want the tutorial. No. It's hard to do this, like, reached around the camera. Tutorial, there we go. Let's have some actual championship play here. Quick 1 minute short. That's all fine. Oops. There we go. Like I said, the D-pad on this thing is absolutely superior, so you know you're going to get the best possible gameplay out of this thing. Oops. Of course, when you're doing it with your left hand reached around the camera, that's another story. Very tight and responsive. It also works with the, not nearly as well with the analog stick, but as you can see, it works very well. Now let's take something a little more hardcore, like say Borderlands the pre-sequel. Let's see how this guy meshes up. Alright. See, this one does think that I'm on the other controller. Alright, so let me see here. This would cause a problem. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and try to resync it. See if that makes it behave back to controller 1. Nope, still thinks it's controller 2. Okay, well I may have found the first flaw in this little guy, because right now it wants controller number 1. Let's see, is there a way that I can hold the buttons down here and resync this thing? Well, what if I unplug, plug it back in? Oh, here, sorry, didn't realize I had the thing down. Now it thinks it's controller 3. Alright, I'm seeing a pattern here. Controller 4. Alright, well, normally you wouldn't be plugging and unplugging like this. And we're back to controller 1. Good. So that's how you get around that. Kind of goofball, but let's take a look. Oops. Let's go back again. I think it did not understand. Fascinating. Well, it does not like the fact that I changed controllers. Alright, let's go back to home. Home again to leave the app. Let's launch it fresh, if I can. Alright, so let's force stop it. Sometimes you have to do weird stuff like this. But I'm still using the controller, you see. Force stop, okay. Open. Alright, let's try this again. So we still got the controller here. We're still on player 1. Should be able to skip through this here somehow. This is picking the controller up still. Let's see. It does not. Oh, wait a minute. There it goes. There we go. Alright, so we'll continue. Nothing like a little bit of fun in between. Alright, so as you can see, the analog sticks work great. The right stick is actually a little sensitive. I'd actually probably have to turn this down a little bit. Aim down the barrel. Firing, throw the grenade, so all of the oddball buttons work. D-pad, yep, that's all working. Changing weapons, perfect. And let's see, reloading, yeah, looks good. Pause, resume, excellent. So we have a completely viable controller replacement for the Shield TV. In case you needed, say, a second controller, or maybe you're just not a huge fan of the Shield controller. Anyway, this little device is the May Flash Wii U controller adapter for PC USB. This also works on a PC, and being able to switch between X input and digital might actually be handy for some of the older PC games that you might have to deal with. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so again, this is about $17.99 from Amazon.com. I hope you enjoyed this look, and look for more videos at NVIdiaShieldZone.com. This is Shane R. Monroe. We'll see you next time.